almost forgot how to use this thing. Let's make a vlog. Where is Jeff going? That's the question. Jeff is going to Connecticut. I've got a bed. Man, I've got a long story to tell you. It goes back 2 years, so I think I'll just start it. And then when I think of more things to say, I'll add it. About 2 years ago today, I filed for divorce. I know. Awful. Terrible. Let me tell you the story. So this cross-country trip is something, not necessarily this trip, but I've always had the desire just to go. Just go. Drive. Go see. Go do. It's okay. So instead of delivering or instead of having this Evan bed shipped, I said, I'm driving to Connecticut. I'm leaving Thursday and I will not be back till Monday. I got a divorce 2 years ago. I filed for divorce 2 years ago for many reasons. Everyone's kind of at fault. Everyone's done their own wrong things. But regardless, I've kind of got this new life to where things don't matter. Things don't matter. The things that I worked for, the business I'm trying to run, I was always losing sleep over, and it was work. And I've been with this wonderful woman now for a year that has truly showed me just enjoy the moon, enjoy the sun, because honestly, just the moon itself means more than half of this bullshit that we put ourselves through. So the best thing I've ever done for myself is genuinely just to stop. Who cares? So this is kind of my trip. I'm closing the doors down to my woodworking company, and I'm still going to manufacture the Evan bed. I'm still going to put my heart and soul for that, but I was ready for a job. I was ready to clock in and clock out. My life had so many ups and downs this past 2 years. Would be really strong for a month, and then I'd be really bad for a month, and I'd be somewhat manageable for a month, and then something would throw a wrench in the gear, and I'd be like, this sucks. So you do that for over a year, and you just realize, like, it has to give. This isn't fun for me. Like, I had all these desires and ambitions after my divorce to just work. That's all I ever know, right? Work, and hustle and grind. But when you're genuinely happy in your soul and you're free, you start to look like, why did I do all this? Why did I work so much? And the truth is, it was my wife. It was my family. That was what I thought I could bring quality to this marriage and quality to my relationship and quality to my family was to work and provide. And then something unlocks and you realize it wasn't necessarily me providing. It was me trying to get babe, you're doing a good job. Or it was me trying to get acknowledgement that I was doing a good job. And that fueled me. That really made me, every day, I would want that acknowledgement. And I was chasing something that I finally realized one day 2 years ago I'm never going to get. It's never going to be good enough. And I filed for divorce. And that was the start of my adventure on healing. And that my healing didn't start until a year after when I met Sarah. She's healed me from things that I didn't even know existed. And it's given me this gift of go do the things, go stop at the stores, go enjoy Jeff. You know, last night I always think on road trips since I was a kid, if the Airbnb opens at 4:00, get there at 4. So I'm like, okay, I gotta leave at like 6. And then finally last night I was like, Jeff, you don't have to leave any fucking time. You can leave at 9 in the morning, if you leave at 10 in the morning, if you leave at 2 in the morning. You leave whenever your body tells you to leave. So I had a nice morning. It was chill. I packed 0 clothes, which isn't much different than a regular trip, but nothing. These are the only clothes I have. My shirt and basketball shorts, which I would never wear out. But I'm going to stop and get clothes as I need them. I'm going to do exactly what I think a road trip is. I've got snacks. I've got drinks. I've got my new picture. That's where I'm at with life. So that's what this trip is. That's what this video is. It's me saying, these days I do what I want.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
And there may be railroad crossings on the way, and that's fine. We'll handle those railroad crossings when they come. But for the most part, listen, man, I've got one life, and it goes so fast. I'm done saying yes. I'm just going to start saying no, and I'd rather go do this. This activity brings me more joy, and that can be so big and so small, but we'll get into that. But right now, I get to just drive and make videos, and I love making content. I miss making fun videos, so that's where this is. So after that long explanation, let's get back to this freaking trip, man. Well, one more stop. Just a quick update for you. It's 10:51 and I'm loving it. I've stopped at two stores so far. First Lady, delight. We talked about special needs children. I told her about my road trip and my quest for peace, and talked to her forever. Second one, not as good, so I'm not, I've got halfway, 2 hours and 48 minutes to go until a big Fort Wayne, Indiana flea market. So that's my halfway point to where I'm going tonight. I fucking love this. I love this. Hometown proud. IGA. What was it? Uranus Fudge Factory?
They sell fudge. They're along interstate to me.
Yeah.
And everything is so, it's like, it's so dumb, it's not even fun.
Pretty tacky.
It's real tacky.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
It ain't nothing quite like an IGA.
Yeah.
That's funny. Jeez. Going to hell in a handbasket, ain't we? Yeah, I'm going to get, I don't know, maybe a pound of the Cajun-style turkey breast. Sandwich, whatever that is. I don't know, lunch meat. You know what? I better get some cheese. I want to try something different. I don't know. I don't see anything too different. Habanero Jack. And like, honestly, whatever, like, I don't know, what do you sell it in? Same, like, weight? I just need, like, six slices. What would that be?
I can do half pound.
Okay, perfect. Oh, surprised me.
Yeah, I can do that.
I knew you could. Thank you.
1 second, sorry.
You're fine. I'm in no rush.
Okay.
For the first time in years, I'm in no rush.
That's good.
Yeah. That's why I'm stopping at IGA to get lunch. Because I'm in no hurry. Hometown proud, IGA. You're fine. No worries. Take care. Thank you.
Great fun.
Right?
Uh-huh.
You guys don't sell any ice, do you?
Yeah, we got small and
I don't need much. I just need a little bit. Thank you.
thank you.
Have a good day. Ah! Still good. Sarah's truck. She's clean. Certain things just give you the weirdest memories. I remember a lot of weird things. In high school, my buddy worked at an IGA and he loved it. He used to, what he used to do, throw cigarettes away and then get them out of the back when he took the trash out and smoke. This is high school, and smoke back there. And they talk about like damaging stuff like Lunchables so they can eat them. Just broke ass high school kids, you know, stuff that you couldn't get away with as an adult, but like as a high schooler. He used to work with my very distant uncle, And he kept telling the story about Mike. Mike. I was like, who Mike? He goes, you know Mike? Said his last name. I was like, dude, he's kind of like my relation. He goes, yeah, one day this guy, we always make fun of him because he was like 50 years old, and he's worth making fun of. I just get it. So he's like, yeah, one day we're making fun of him, and we said something about his boys, and he said, hey, you can talk about me, you can talk about my old lady, but never talk about my boys. So going to this IGA reminded me of that story, and it made me happy. I love good memories.
Highly publicized Delphi murder trial. It purportedly shows the last moments that 13-year-old Abigail Abby Williams and 14-year-old Liberty Libby German were seen alive.
See, this is the path that we go down.
Here, it seems Libby filmed Abby as they walked on an old railroad bridge in Delphi, Indiana, on February 13th, 2017.